Hello everybody, welcome to virusproofcomputers.com. Here I'm going to go through all the details of this unit here for you. It's available and it's awesome and it's got a great price. I don't put the price in the video because if I change the price later on I have to re-edit it. So you'll look for the price in the text of the ad. Reason why I'm doing these is these computers are customized and there's so much junk out there on the internet that it's kind of hard to get a grasp and wrap your head around the whole scenario here. So I'm just going to show it to you so you can see for yourself basically what we got. These are brand new units, or actually, let's say this one. Sometimes I sell some used computers. This is a brand new unit. I purchased them new, take them out of the box, customize them to make them virus proof. Basically, installing Linux Ubuntu. Not as easy as most people think. And if you just search for Linux computers, you'll find that there's very few out there, much less new ones. I've been doing this for a while, and I'd like to say I got it down pat. These computers, once I get them, I test them and make sure everything's good to go, and then I put them up for sale. These are, in my estimation, I believe this is the ultimate computer. And I know you're looking at Windows, and that's not the ultimate OS. But hey, a lot of people do need Windows. It is a Windows world. So here we're going to have the best of three worlds, actually. So let's get started. Here I got, like I said, I got a Toshiba. This is a 15-inch unit. This video might be a little bit raw, but just bear with me. I'm just trying to show you everything we got here, okay? I'm going to show you right here on the screen. We got an A8-6410. We got 4 gigs of RAM, and this got a terabyte hard drive. Now, if you're comparing computers, my tip is to pull up the CPU and take a look at the Passmark benchmark. And I'm just going to tell you what that is on this unit so you can compare. On this one, it's 2513, which would be very close to an i3 if you want to compare, let's say, to an Intel. An Intel i3 on average, of course, there's slower ones, faster ones, but an Intel i3 in this price range runs about around 3,000 benchmark. So it's pretty close to that. All my units are original Windows licenses because Windows 8's got the embedded license in here. So you don't have any issues with that. I set up your Windows 8 for you. Updates are done. So pretty much right out of the box, you already got all the basics. So number one, you save all the trouble of setting up your Windows computer and getting all the other stuff in there. If you're really not well versed, when you buy a computer out of the box, you don't even get Chrome on it. Microsoft doesn't want you to have that. So basically, you got your Chrome already installed. We have VLC Player, which is your media player, LibreOffice, so if you want documents and stuff, a little CD burner, XP. These are all free. There's no hacking, hack software on any of these units. And let me just show you the hard drive. It's going to be a long video, but I just want to cover everything. If you go down here, you're going to see your hard drive. It's going to say 800. You see that there? And that's because the other partition, the other 200 or 100 and change, is your Linux partition. Now, Windows does not see Linux at all. So that's why it's like if it wasn't even there. This computer is pretty snappy. Remember, Windows, out of the box, it's snappy. The problem is, as soon as you get on the internet, every virus known to man is out hunting for you, and that's what I feel is the main problem with Windows. People tell me, or if we have a conversation and you tell me what do I think about Windows, and I say, so long as you don't get on the internet, it's awesome. And sometimes I tell clients, hey, that computer's perfect, it's going to run beautiful, just don't use it on the internet. They freak out. So here's your, there's not a lot to show you here. Maybe a little performance, to kind of get a feel for how it performs. I use YouTube as a benchmark for all the performance on most units, even when we do a tune-up, because that kind of gives you a feel. Whether you watch videos or not, it kind of gives you a little feel for what's going on there. Let's give a little refresh. I got some stuff streaming in the back, so I should really turn everything off when I do these videos. So you got some ads coming up, blah, blah, blah. And this is the other part of the benchmark is click on a video. How long does it take to load up? And again, this is not your typical use, but it is what I use here for rule of thumb. Not on new units, but primarily on on units that,
Happy Father's Day.
well,
As a special gift to all the dads out there, we're going to tell you 13 things you probably didn't know about Father's Day. Now, Father's Day may seem like it's been around forever.
bring the volume down, sorry about that. So here's your, it's pretty snappy. Again, it's brand new. As soon as you get on the internet and it gets all junked up, of course that's going to change. So, good to go there, new tab. I don't know where else you would want to go. Well, let's check out my site. There you go. This is our website, and actually my website is not the nicest in the world, but there you go. And actually on our site, let me just promote a couple links here. virusproofcomputers.com. If you go there, you're going to see a lot of videos that I post about different things that's going on. And if you want to learn more about these, where I refer people to is when they buy their computer, just go to the Ubuntu tutorials, which is right there, and that shows you a bunch of videos. And I update them at least once a month. I'll put some on here, how to do different things on your computer. So that's your Windows. Let's get out of here. So you're wondering, how do I get into this other system? Simple. We're going to go here. Well, you know, there's different ways to do that. Right click, different ways to restart your computer. Let's go restart. And basically you got two operating systems. They're separate from each other. They don't run at the same time. So each operating system has the full resources of the computer that's running at this time. So here you take a look. I have them preset in this fashion. I have Ubuntu up top, and then I have Windows 8 at the bottom. If you don't touch anything, like I just now, for example, it does a countdown of 10 seconds, and it goes into the top one. So these are set up with a default of Ubuntu. If you want a default Windows 8, you can do it as well. I have a video on that site I just showed you, where you can just click on the video and it'll show you how to swap those two. But primarily, I always kind of want to have the Ubuntu first, because most of the time anybody buying one of these computers is really primarily online, and that way it kind of forces you into that. And once you get into that habit, most of my customers, when I speak to them, you know, 4, 5, 6 months later, their use of Windows is extremely minimal. So here we are. That's what you get. I'm looking at this camera, and I see the like lines going up and down, and that's basically like the TV effect that you see. But that's, I mean, you don't see that here in person. That's basically the camera recording. So this is your desktop. I'm not going to go into the full detail of the desktop because I got a video for it as far as showing you around. But basically, this is it. You know, you come here, you got your toolbar on the left. We're going to open up just, you know, Chrome real quick and just do a couple little browsing here. We got Google on the home page. You don't got me on the home page here. Again, we'll do the same thing, and we'll go to YouTube. And what you're going to find, initially, they're probably both about the same speed, but over the course of time, if you use both operating systems, actually, this is running faster. You can see that loaded much quicker than the Windows side. And up here you got your volume. Drop that a little bit, so you can tell. I mean, I lowered the volume in Windows. It's not lower here. These are two completely separate systems. But you're gonna see, if I can hit enter there properly, that even starting from scratch, both new, the Ubuntu side, the virus-proof side is faster. And this side always is going to stay at that speed. Remember, there's no viruses, there's no junk stuff that gets on here, you know. So what you see is what you get. 6 months from now, this thing's going to be, you know, just run exactly the same. You know, this is an entry-level computer, by the way. You can tell by the price. So if you want a little bit more performance, you know, just bump it up a little bit. So simple as that. I mean, lots of stuff in here. You can go through all the other videos and see how everything else works. I do want to show you one extra special thing when I talk about the movie player. I'm going to show you that real quick. So this is a 3-in-1 computer. If we go here, we got a program installed, and this is not how I recommend you use it, but just for the brevity's sake, there's videos on how to use it by logging out. But let's just do this here. XBMC. which is now called Kodi, built in to this side, to this Ubuntu section. So you saw you got a Windows computer, you have a Linux computer running Ubuntu 14, which is virus proof. There's no viruses there. You're just not going to get a virus. And then you got XBMC built in. And what is XBMC? The best movie player you're going to find. Again, here I'm not going to go into all the details, but because I got videos on all this stuff on my site as well. So here you got this movie player that goes online, and if you're into movies, you got them right here at your fingertips in theaters. This is actually easier to navigate with the arrow keys. But check this out. So you got movies as well now, and that's built in. So you're getting all this in one computer. Yes, if you do, I do get a lot of questions. Can I HDMI it to my TV and watch it on my TV? Yes, you could do that. I don't really recommend that just because it's a hassle. You know, watching a movie is an enjoyable thing, and you know, I got other boxes for that, Kodi Pi box, which will be strictly this software right to your TV. But theoretically, if you don't mind the hassle, yes, you could take out the HDMI cable, connect it, go to display settings, and shoot the video out to the it's doing updates to the TV. And this got about 20 channels already preset, pretty much like the Kodi Pi. If you took a look at our Kodi Pi, you're gonna see that there. Also some let's go back one. You got some music as well. Music is not a big deal. It's so easy to get music that I barely even talk about music on XBMC or Kodi. So you get out of there, exit, boom. These things are guaranteed, and if you need any support, I mean, I have a storefront open 10 to 8 p.m. 6 days a week. So I'm not here to sell a couple of computers and disappear. I'm fixing computers, daily. We're providing these units, which really came up as a solution to customers coming back and back and back and asking, what's the solution to this problem? And this is the solution to this problem. If you need Windows, for example, if you're an accountant and you need QuickBooks, you have it. If you have your iPhone and you want to use your iTunes, you got it. But when you want to go online, Windows is not the way to go. You got your virus-proof computer right here, and you got movies galore. So hope you liked the video, and this thing's for sale. Pick it up today. See ya. Actually, I was going to cut it off, but let me show you a little bit more. Sorry about that. A little more detail. This is brand new. Because in the pictures, sometimes you just can't get the full gist of it. You got a 2.0 right there. This does have a CD. Let's go to the other side. You got 3.0 over here. Well, need some better lighting. You got 3.0 HDMI VGA. Okay. Brand new unit. Webcam, everything works. Webcam works. Everything works. Nice and slim. You can see it there. And that's pretty much it. Hey, what more do you want? I don't give out the model numbers for anybody asking. I have it in the description. Finding computers that everything works like this is a job, in and of itself. Getting them to work properly and all that. So I don't give that out. So that's it. If you got any questions, just hit me up. And what are you waiting for? Click buy now.